Oh, it is a rainy Thursday. Is it the 6th of August at this point in time? And I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about how people are writing on stage. It's not something that I've done very much. It's something that I'm getting into right now is trying to figure some things out on stage and just taking some chances at open mics on premises that are not even things. They're just little tiny seeds at this point in time. Like, they're not anything that even resembles a joke. And have been doing this for the last, couple weeks now, probably since the last time I shared a video with you guys, but where I've kind of got this idea and I'll just go on stage. And normally what I would do is the style that I have has been really just set up punchline, set up punchline, set up punchline. And I'm trying to kind of expand on that, beyond that, whatever the case may be, to really find some things on stage that just feel natural, feel like fun to do, and then also that are funny. That's obviously the key, is to make sure that they're funny. And I can tell you, some of the jokes I'm saying right now, they're not funny. But every time I get up on stage, and if I start with a seed and I do that 2 or 3 times, I find something a little exciting, I should say, in there. And that excitement literally can be like what the joke is going to become. And I did it at my last set at Side Splitters in Wesley Chapel. I'm driving through a lake right now. Side Splitters in Tampa is a premier club, and they have a sister club in Wesley Chapel, and it's inside a movie theater. And you'd think like it's this big space and it wouldn't be very fun to do, but it's actually one of my favorite places to just do open mics and to perform at. The vibe there is really good, and that's what I like about it. I like the people that run it. I like the people that show up. I like the comics that usually show up. It's a good feeling around there. So that kind of goes into the whole, find your community thing that I talked about before. But anyway, so the last couple times up at Wesley Chapel, at Side Splitters, I'll go up with just the idea that I want to flesh out, and I'll spend a couple minutes on each one. What I'm realizing is, in order for this to be really effective form of writing, you kind of have to be able to get on stage way more often than what I'm putting in right now. And that time that I'm putting in is by my choice, in terms of I'm choosing when and when not to go up. But also that gives me the opportunity to say hey, this is the one of 2, maybe 3 times this week that I'm going to be able to get on stage, so I need to take advantage of it. So that's the best part. So a lot of the people who say they write on stage and they find jokes on stage, it happens faster the more times you can get up. So if you can get up every night, great. If you can get up more than 1 time in a night, every night, even better. Our scene here is so spread apart right now that even if I wanted to go up twice in one night, I would probably be driving an hour or more just to be able to do that. So I think we're going to have fun tonight. As far as bar shows are concerned, this one's run by my friend Martin. He's kind of secured a spot where they're doing a monthly show, trying to make something happen. So they've got some consistency in terms of a location to be at, maybe some recurring people showing up in the crowd. And he's trying to put together a decent show for everybody. He's got, some decent local comics that are willing to come out and do that. And like for Martin, he asked me to do something. If he's got a show he needs somebody for, I'm happy to do it. Because he's always been like one of those good people that are just trying to do good. So that's somebody who I like having as part of my friend group. So we'll see how the McCabe show turns out. So it's at McCabe's Irish Pub in Bradenton. Last show there, rough crowd, but we'll see how this one turns out. I think this is the second or third one he's doing, so I'm excited for him. I'm glad he's at least got the opportunity to do it monthly at right now. Hopefully, it turns into something and he gets more people's eyeballs on it. I only want him to be successful, so we'll see how that goes.
My dad's name is Randon, but we call him the Great Randini because he's such a good magician. Like when I was 11, he made my mom disappear. I thought it was my fault. And I searched for her for years and years and years. And finally, after a decade, we were reunited. I was so excited, I ran up to my dad and I said, "Dad, I finally found Mom." And he told me, "I said to stop digging in the backyard."